Hello my crafty friends, it's Tranae and I'm back. Hey. Alright, so hopefully you have watched video number 1 where I showed you the foundation of how to make this flip book. In this video, video number 2, we are focusing on this lovely shaker pocket. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Y'all know how I love to shake. So be sure to keep watching if you want to know how I created this oval shaker. Also be sure to leave a comment to enter to win this flip book. Alright, so let's get started. What I used was my Big Shot machine, Big Kick, Big Shot, one of them. Basically, I used a die cutting machine, and I used a round oval die. So the die I used was the Lawn Fun Stitch oval die, and this is the largest one. And all I did was kind of eyeball where I want it, making sure it's even, and then you're gonna stick some tape on there to hold it down. All right, and now I'm going to show you how I got this through my machine, because as you know, those machines are not really made for stuff that's like super thick like this. However, with a little tricking, we can get it to work. So as you can see, I fold mine to where everything is on this side, and the only thing that's over here is the actual piece. Make sure you do that. If you don't, you're gonna cut through some of your paper that you don't want to cut through. So make sure, I can't say it enough, make sure that you have everything folded off to the side, and that the only thing that's behind here is, you know, it's only, there's nothing behind here, just your die. Alright, so as you can see, I have my Big Kick out, and I just have the regular standard cutting plates and the extended, I guess, platform. Alright, so we're going to take the side that we're going to use, and it's going to feed in that direction. So what I do is grab a cutting plate, and I am going to lay this on there. But I'm going to move it all the way to the end to where that fold line is. And then I'm going to come over it with this cutting plate, like that. Make sure everything is on there. Then we're going to run it through. Then once I get there, I'm going to run it back. We're going to have to do this a couple of times because this is some thick paper. There we go. Let's give it a look-see. And boom, we have our oval. So now we can move our tape. Move that out the way. And this will fold over right here, and right here is where our shaker stuff is going to go. Alright, so now we are going to put together our shaker part, and what you need to do is decide what paper you want to back your shaker with. So we're going to go with this one, and because of the way this is going to show, you're going to have to put something here, or you can leave it, but I don't want to use, because it's just gray, and I don't want to do gray paper, so I'm going to add something there too as well. So first I start by measuring my paper, and I am using my pencil to just do a light outline of where I need to cut, and I am just going to cut it down to size. Make sure it fits, and then I am going to take a second sheet of paper that I like and just tape it to the back of there, and I am only using like a 2-inch sheet of paper. There's no need to waste all your paper, you know, on stuff that you can't see. So I only cover the top part, and honestly you will never even know the difference, and I trim it down. And now we can add it to the back of our paper. Alright, now I am going to take some score tape and put it all around our paper. And this is also going to hold this in place a little bit more. And basically you just want to make sure that you have a nice seal around your paper. Alright, now we're going to go over here and do the exact same thing to this side. Then we're going to add our acetate piece right on top of that circle, and I leave the protective sheeting on mine just so I can have one side that I can press down on without getting all my fingerprints on the acetate, because honestly, if you get your fingerprints on the inside, it's hard to clean. Moving the protective sheeting, and I'm going to flip it around to this side, and then I'm going to go over the edges of this with a little bit more of this score tape. This is overkill. Like, you can get by with just having like what I did, because it's gonna touch this sticky part over here. But you guys, when I'm making shakers, I rather use more than what I need than to not use enough and have all my stuff fall out. And now the most exciting part, we are going to add some sequins. And when I say we, I mean me and my imaginary craft helper that, you know, doesn't exist. I don't know why I say we whenever I'm doing these. But anyway, so I am mixing a couple of different sequins. I'm using one by Martha Stewart, and honestly, I don't even know where the yellow mix came from, so I couldn't even tell you, but I am just mixing some things up. And then what I like to do is get something that doesn't have lint, like a silk cloth, and I kind of just wipe my acetate piece. And you can do this before adding the sequins mix so they don't pop around, but I just like to go over it and make sure that none of my fingerprints are on the, you know, the acetate piece. And I do this because, like, before I start recording, I do put on lotion because I don't want to have like ashy hands on camera. So I do put on lotion, and sometimes you can have oil on your fingertips that you don't know about. So that's always a good tip from me to you. If you know, when you're making your shakers, give it a good wipe. So that is our shaker pocket. Now, since we have more decorating to go, I like to take that protective sheet of paper and tape it right back down on top of my shaker pocket, so that I don't have to worry about like getting glue or fingerprints or anything, because you know, when you're crafting, anything can happen. So I just take some Post-it tape and just tape it down. Alright, so we have our nice little shaker made. Shake it, shake it, shake. I don't know why, I just have to make that noise whenever I talk about shakers. But we have our shaker made. In the next video, video number 3, I'm going to focus on how to create these little pockets and how to create the folding flap. So if you want to know how to make those part in your flip book, then definitely go check out video number 3. It's already posted and they're waiting for you. So go ahead and tap that button. I got it linked, y'all. And I will see you in the next video.